If you want to be a creator, then you don't want to know, you want to create, you see. When you know, you go with what you know. You begin to expect what you now know. But when you step into your position of creator, you don't need to know anything except what you want to create. As you are unclear as to the exact nature of this shift, you prepare in different ways. All of you are prepared on a soul level. On that level, you know what's coming and what it means for you as well as for Earth society. Some of you prepare physically with surplus supplies of either food or some form of money. Regardless of how you physically prepare, you will face what is to come together. I lie very quietly. I seldom eat out so I don't fit into the social norm, which is heavily based around cafes and restaurants. My preference is to eat simple food at home. However, sometimes I meet my daughters in a cafe because they don't live nearby. It's about striking a balance, which is an ongoing mission for light warriors as we constantly jump between dimensions and timelines. I do agree with Vidya that we are finally on the home stretch. I believe this with every fiber of my being. I am seeing evidence of it all around me. For example, I am experiencing synchronicities almost every day. In the early hours of this morning, I had a dream about a friend who said in the dream, "Our council is extremely busy right now. Much has been activated to bring forth the light and higher consciousness on the earth. We are dealing with the multi-dimensional world, the inner world and the underworld, for all are being addressed simultaneously. There is plenty of work to do. We thank the ground crew for all of their hard work. You have been holding the light for many incarnations and particularly this one. Everything is stirred up because it can no longer have a hold on the earth as in the past. These energies will go where they can be dealt with most appropriately. An employee would want to know what to produce. They follow instructions. You are not an employee of the universe. You are a benefactor, and so you can ask rather than be told. There's nothing you need to know. What is it you want to create for yourself is what you need to know for yourself, if anything. The future is always the unknown, but you can make it a little known by sowing the seeds of what you expect to see and experience tomorrow. How do you sow those seeds? You must have them first. Like any seed you want to plant in the ground, you must first have them in hand. That means you look inside for those seeds you want to sprinkle out. The one seed you are contains all the seeds manifest out there. She's the mother of all seeds. This means that as one group, humanity, you will experience an identical event. There is confusion around this event, as the word is used to indicate both man-made acts and those originating elsewhere. They are not the same, and this will be evident as they occur. What will assist you next as you anticipate a major event of either kind are words of explanation and description. We will share these now. The way to distinguish between man-made or otherwise is found in its reach, also in its form. The symmetry and perfection of nature can be imitated by man, but not replicated. So, although there may be events that appear to originate elsewhere because of destructive power or expansive spread, they will not be that unless there is a signature within them. This signature will be unmistakable and seen by all. Every human on planet Earth will bear witness in some way to what will come to be known as the event. There will be no mistaken identity once it takes place. Ask for signs if you are feeling doubtful or depressed. I get them without asking. But recently I was feeling blah and asked fervently in the morning for signs. I was inundated with them all day. It was amazing. Your spirit guides are just sitting around upstairs waiting for the word. Friends, give them something to do. What we are doing is well organized and well thought out. We do this process with every ascension, and the Earth is no exception. The Earth, however, is one of the most contaminated planets we have ever assisted. This is due to the assemblage of those beings who have been controlling the Earth for eons of time. They are being removed and will no longer be allowed to ever come to the Earth again. Many are being discreated. This happens when beings are so dark they are beyond redemption. The Earth and all of life on the Earth are in great need of healing. I am pleased to inform you that every aspect of the new Earth, where you will be living in the Golden Age, will be healing. You will live in gratitude and abundance. Your hearts will sing, and you will be in bliss and happiness. What you are accustomed to seeing in the old third-dimensional material world is over. Please take a few deep breaths as you absorb what I am saying. It is the truth, and it is real. You give praise to everything. You bless everything. You find something to love in everything. And in that state of appreciating and praising and loving, you are dropping seeds, and you are opening yourself to receive like seeds in return. So the unknown is not so much unknown when you take the time to define it, to think about how you want to experience it, and you begin now, most importantly. Most people want to wait for evidence, for proof, before they begin to appreciate, but you can do it the other way around as well. You can begin to appreciate and love right here, and now and when evidence turns up, you can say you were already there. There's no need to know anything except how you feel in this very moment, for that's the platform you are jumping from into the next experience, which is your future anyways. The future is the next moment in time as much as it can be 10 years from now. To live your life happily ever after is to live your life happy moment to moment. It will be an unmistakable sign that it is over. It will tell you that it is time now to rebuild. There will be no question in your heart about this. Everyone will know, and there will be rejoicing in the streets worldwide. This comes next, dear human. As the pain of childbirth is forgotten in the joy of a new birth, so too will your current struggle, hardship, and anxiety be left behind. You are not finished with that part. There is more still ahead of you. As you proceed here, remember that the end is assured, and it is better than you've allowed yourselves to imagine. All who choose to exit before it occurs have always planned to do so. They are with you still, cheering you on. There are dark times ahead. They will be brief and painful for some. Those who orchestrate the exit of the corrupted ones have everything under control. They will not fail. Soon, you'll know who they are and why they proceeded as they did. It will make sense to you once they do. This, however, doesn't guarantee that you'll agree with how they did it. Remember, this blog is a loving global community. We are important to each other. We are in this together. After liberation, I will be whizzing around the world meeting you all. Party time. You will walk lightly on the new earth, for you will be light-filled. Your steps will be gentle and your illumination will be great. What you have experienced in the past is over and will be offset with such love and abundance you will feel like singing and dancing constantly. You will help others and they will help you. Your creativity and generosity will flow from your hearts. What you create and give with love will be acknowledged by the Creator. Angels will wrap their wings around you, and the light will be reflected in every thought, word and deed. The animals will have a lot to tell you, for they too have had quite a journey on the earth. Did you know they are masters in disguise? There will be a beautiful exchange between you and the animals. The plants and the minerals will also be activated and participating consciously in your lives. The waters will be cleansed and will be respected. They will magically assist you with your bodies with your healing, as well as the growth of your plants, flowers and trees. This is all a perfect package of love. That's the key, the secret, if there is any, in it, that will allow you to receive everything you have ever asked for. Joy is literally the path, and anything that is not of joy is resistance along the path. It can be as easy and simple as that. There are many happy people out there who don't need to know anything because they are too busy living in the now. That their attention is not scattered over there, and as they fully embrace their now, they receive more and more to enjoy. At the end of this journey, the amount of joy you feel is all you take with you, and if you have not lived a life of joy, you would want to come back to try again. But if you leave fulfilled, joyful, full with every experience you want to have, at peace with yourself and the world, then there is no need to come back and do it again. And while everything is transitioning to the next level, there is still an earth that has not transitioned yet for those who want to come back and play again. For many people, this is their last incarnation, they say. But if this is to be true, then you must begin to live in joy, so you have no regrets when you exit the playground, no attachments, no desires unfulfilled. We thank you for your light and your patience that it has taken to hold your light on this earth and to brave everything you've had to experience. You are deeply honored in all of creation. You are loved and respected beyond compare. You are to be revered and admired throughout eternity. In the future, you will be able to go places where you will be able to tell some of the stories of what it was like to live on the earth and to assist the ascension. Think of a lover and think of Earth as a lover. You keep coming back to that lover because you want to make it right between you two. You keep coming back because you want to experience the joy you know is possible between you and this lover. Why not begin now by turning to all that is of joy and live happily ever after so when the final transition happens? You choose the next level rather than change your mind at the last minute. And with that, you have everything you need to live your life joyfully.